Susie. Dr. Andrew Forsyth with us, and three super cute little kittens. Oh, they're so cute. What's their story?
They just showed up at the Coquitlam Animal Shelter, and they are super cute. I've never used that term super cute before, but these are super cute kittens.
Look at that little face. Look at that face.
And I just picked them up from the shelter, and they're going back there after our segment.
So how old are they?
They are about 10 weeks.
10 weeks,
Yeah,
okay.
8 to 10 weeks.
Different fur. This one's a little bit light,
They're
shorter.
a little bit longer,
This
yeah.
one's a little bit longer.
Yeah, so
Oh,
these
where
are
you going?
kind of medium-haired kittens.
Girls or boys?
I didn't even check.
Yes, they are girls or boys. All right. Now, we wanted to talk to you right off the top here about dogs, pets in hot cars.
Pets in hot cars, yeah.
A big issue. It's something everyone should always be concerned about. Of course, the heat wave we're having right now is making it even more important.
Well, it's very topical, and I almost can't believe we're still talking about it. It's just common sense, and it's so funny how uncommon common sense seems to be.
Right.
So hot weather tips for your pets. Don't leave your dog, actually, or your cat in the car. Not even with the windows cracked. Yesterday I saw a dog in a car, and I was really torn as to what to do. So I kind of stood there for a bit, and thankfully the owner came out. The windows were cracked. That helps, but it's not going to prevent a tragedy.
No. I mean, you know how hot it is when you get back in your car after it's been sitting in the parking lot, right? So, okay, so no dogs in the car. What about taking them outside?
Certainly take them out. They need their exercise. Do it during the coolest times of the day. Early morning, evening, that's the best time. Don't go running with your pet. Your pet does not want to do the perimeter trail at Mundy Park at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Just don't do it.
I don't want to do it. Why are you taking your pet with you? What about water?
Water, lots of water. Of course, dogs and cats regulate their body temperature through evaporation. They don't have any sweat glands, so they need lots of fresh water so they can evaporate and pant that out to lower their body temperature.
Okay.
So always have lots of fresh water. And if you're walking them, give them time for a break.
Okay.
Right? A rest.
Shade.
Shade.
Now, I've heard a lot of people ask questions about sunscreen for their pets.
Yeah, it's pet-friendly sunscreens are not that common, to be honest with you, and you got to really watch that some of the toxic ingredients are very damaging for cats and for dogs. Better yet, avoid the sun, stay in the shade, and then you don't even need to use it.
Or just leave them at home.
Leave them at home. That's the best tip at all. Leave them at home. They like being at home. You see your dog and cat, they're just laying around. They don't want to go out for a car ride, so.
Okay, Jay is on the line from Vancouver for us. Good morning, Jay. What's your question for Dr. Forsyth?
Hi there. I've got a 6-year-old Corgi Dachshund mix, and she's totally housebroken and everything, but then in the last couple of years, she started peeing in the house, and I don't know how to quite break her of that.
Right. Now, is she peeing in a spot, or is she peeing in her bed?
On the carpets, never on the lino.
Okay, is it where she lays down, or?
No, in the living room, not where she sleeps.
Okay. She could have something like a urinary tract
No,
infection.
I've had her checked a few times. It's not a medical thing, I don't think.
So she's just focused in on that spot there. Well, certainly then the simplest solution is just to prevent her having access to that area. And sometimes you're going to have to be a little more stubborn than her. Put up some baby gates. Make sure that she can't get into the living room where the carpeting is, and go from there. But certainly make sure that she doesn't have a urinary tract infection. That sounds an awful lot like that to me.
Okay.
So.
Thanks, Jay. Good luck with that. Annette's on the line now from Gibson's. What's your question this morning, Annette?
Hi, Dr. Forsyth.
Good morning.
I just had my dog's teeth cleaned. She's 7. She's a rat terrier.
Yes.
And they said they did need cleaning. They weren't super bad, but they did need to be cleaned. But I didn't have a vet do it, unfortunately. I've had that done before. I had the canine bright bark. They don't put them out or anything.
Right.
And while she was doing it, she said right away, she said, I don't think her bad breath is her teeth. I think it's her digestive system.
Right.
Can you give me some idea why that would be, or what I could do about that? I didn't even ask her about it.
Yeah, a good example of that, straying away from the anesthetic-free dental cleanings. We could come back to that. But sometimes the breath can be a sign of disease. Bad breath we sometimes see in kidney disease. You'll smell a certain odor from the pet's breath if they have kidney disease. And that might be something they're talking about.
Okay.
You could go to your veterinarian, tell
sure.
them, get an exam, check the weight, look for any weight loss, things like that, and maybe do some blood work to look for signs of kidney disease or liver disease or something like that. So.
All right, good luck with that. And Nat, I hope everything is okay with your pet there. Bonnie's on the line now from Timothy Lake. Bonnie, where's Timothy Lake?
It's just east of Laquahash in the 100 Mile House area.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful part of the
Beautiful area,
province.
yeah.
Yes, and we do live on a lake, and we have 2 dogs that love to go swimming and keep cool and come and shake on us, but then there's a little problem with doggy odor sometimes. I tried some mane and tail shampoo. It seems to have neutralized it, but I wondered if you had something that would be a little bit more helpful.
Well, I think you're probably doing pretty well with shampoo. The one thing that just popped into my mind, and we just had actually our first one of the season, was hot spots. Dogs going into the lakes, coming out in hot weather, they can get an area of moist dermatitis on their skin. So when you're shampooing your dog, make sure you dry them out really well and look for any signs of that, because hot spots can start very, very small and get very big very quickly. But I think probably the mane and tail, that's a pretty good shampoo. So.
Good stuff. All right, Bonnie, good luck with that. Thanks for calling in. Enjoy Timothy Lake. We're all very jealous. And Dr. Forsyth, thanks for bringing these 3 little cuties in.
My pleasure.
If you're interested in adopting a cat, where can people get more information?
The Coquitlam Animal Shelter. Look them up online. Their number is 927-7387, 927-PETS. But they're ready to go, I think.
Pretty
And
cute.
they're super cute.
They are super cute. Very inquisitive.
Yeah.
All right, if you have more questions for Dr. Forsyth, you can go to his website, which is comolakevets.com, or you can follow him on Facebook, Como Lake Veterinary Hospital. Next weekend, Dr. Bruce Ward joins us to answer your dental questions. He also has some advice on what to do if you have a midsummer dental emergency. Send your questions to weekendnews@globaltv.com. Thanks so much.
They're so well behaved.
You can stay all morning with these guys,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh.
They're so cute. All right, let's